Welcome to the replay, everybody. Welcome to the replay. Swipe to the right on Apple from the bottom to the top, Android. Go ahead and do that right now and share. We're about to get started here shortly. Come on in. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Share. Thank you, Sister Candace. Thank you very much. Share. I need for everybody to share. We need to double and triple the count here in the next 1 minute. Let's go ahead and do that. Welcome, everybody, on Meerkat. Today is Freedom Friday. Hands down. Come on, share it hands down. If it's worthy of your time, it's worthy of your friends' time as well. Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome. It's the top of the hour. We're going to get started in 30 seconds. We only do this for about 20 minutes. And for those of you who are here with us for the first time, we're talking about the money game. That's what we talk about here Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. Come on, let's share. Show some hearts. Sharing is caring. Let's go ahead and share. I need for everybody that's here to go ahead and share. All right, thank you for the hearts. Go ahead and share. It's Friday and it's time to get this party started. All right? Go ahead and share. O.D. Harris, welcome. Go ahead and share it real quick, O.D. We need to get some people in here. Camille, welcome. Go ahead and share. We need to get some folks in here. Thank you very much, O.D. Appreciate you. I'm going to have to start doing like Pastor Jamal Bryant does. He doesn't get started until he gets a certain count. Daisy, go ahead and share. Go ahead and share it, Daisy, please. Thank you. All right. Leslie Martin, go ahead and share it. Let's go ahead and triple this count. So I was saying like Pastor Jamal Harris does, he doesn't start, Jamal Bryant doesn't start until he gets a certain number of people. And that's not a bad idea. All right, let's share, everybody. Let's share. Good morning over there, Meerkat. Good morning, brother. Good morning at Meerkat. Go ahead and restream at Meerkat. Introduce yourself. You know we were raised better than that. Anytime you come into a room of strangers, you introduce yourself. So go ahead and introduce yourself, brothers and sisters. Put your name in there and what city you're from so we can shout out and show some love to you. All right. Thank you, O.D. Good morning. All right. Let's restream mode at Meerkat. We're talking about the money game, brothers and sisters. The money game. Hashtag Black Wealth. Brother Hannibal, welcome. Hashtag Black Wealth. Hashtag Black Economy. Hashtag Black Economics. Good morning, Mr. Motivator. All right. Thank you. Let's go ahead and share. Let's go ahead and share. Thank you, Brother Hannibal. Thank you. All right. Show the hearts and share. Fort Lauderdale. All right. Appreciate you. Talking about money, brothers and sisters. We don't talk about money enough outside of problems. So let's go ahead and turn Meerkat around. All right, good morning, Meerkatters. Oh, Lord, here we go. We breaking up stuff. Bear with me. All right, let's get you straight. Like the young folks say, let's get you straight. All right, you see that Secrets of a Millionaire Mind, right? Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. All right. Let's go ahead and get the party started. Turn you around. Good morning to you. All right, brothers and sisters, for those who don't know me, my name is DarrellMuhammad, your brother coming from Houston, Texas, real estate investor, mentor, coach, entrepreneur, businessman, been a stockbroker, been in network marketing for many years. All right, sales and marketing is my expertise, as well as real estate investing, networking. Just love entrepreneurship, brothers and sisters. Just love what God has blessed me to learn over the many years of this pursuit, many years of this journey, and it's been wonderful. All right, I've experienced a lot of wonderful things and learned a lot about money. You might want to call them the secrets, the inside secrets, best kept secrets, all those things, and especially as it pertains to black people. There's a lot that we don't know about money. We think we know, but we don't know. And I'm humbled enough to continue to learn it. And I'm humbled enough to share it. Because somebody has to do it. Right? For us. Right? Somebody has to do it for us. and be unapologetically blacks. All right? So if you like this message that you're going to hear today, go to DarrellMuhammad.net. This is where we're going to network and connect and do some powerful things together. All right? DarrellMuhammad.net is where we're going to meet. All right? So go there, make sure you subscribe. Go there and make sure you subscribe so we can get on the same page. All right? All right? And if you want to reach me anywhere, hey, Reverend Cummins, anywhere on social media, it's at Darrell Muhammad on Periscope and Twitter, Darrell Muhammad fan page, Facebook, and now on what? Now on Snapchat. All right? Now on Snapchat, Darrell Muhammad. All right? So today, brothers and sisters, is Freedom Friday. This is where we explore the idea of freedom, where we free our minds and really focus on what freedom is, what financial freedom is. So we entitle this Freedom Fridays. All right? Freedom Fridays. While everybody else is winding down, we should be winding up. You know, one of my mentors, Mr. Holton Buggs, said, do the opposite of what the masses of the people do. That's a very simple formula, right? Doesn't require a college degree. It doesn't require anything sophisticated. Observe what the masses of the people do and do the opposite. So we're talking about financial freedom, brothers and sisters. We want you to share it with your friends. Share it right now on Twitter and Facebook, because when everyone is winding down, we should be winding up. Thank you, Brother Hannibal, out there in Phoenix, Arizona. Love you, brother. So, money, 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 right? Can't say it enough because we need it. Second to oxygen. Second to oxygen, brothers and sisters. Once we accept that and realize there's nothing bad about money, only those who have money make it bad because they're bad people. Good people need money. It's too few righteous, striving individuals, especially in our black community, who are not financially free. We're talking about financial freedom. Now, you have to come up with your own definition of financial freedom, right? You have to do that. But the definition that I heard many years ago when I started going to those real estate seminars back in the 80s was financial freedom is when you and I have enough money to do what we want to do, when we want to do it, and with the people that we want to do it with. Have enough money to do what we want to do, when we want to do it, and who we want to do it with. Put that right now, somebody, Sister Candace or somebody, put that in the live feed so other folks can see it. Financial freedom, and I like that. I like that definition. So I took it and took it ownership to it, right? When you're serious about something, brothers and sisters, you take ownership of it. It becomes yours, right? I thought enough about this book to buy it. Now I take ownership of the book. I take ownership of the material in the book, right? So that's a real good definition. That's a definition that I like. Now, one thing that we must understand, thank you, Lady Traveler, that we must understand about freedom, financial freedom, or freedom of any kind, right? There's prerequisites to freedom. You just don't be free, right? We just don't show up and be free. We just don't do one or two things right and be free. We just don't strive for a week or for a month or for a couple of years to be free. Free is something that requires continuous, constant work, the right type of work, the right kind of work, the work that is designed for freedom. We can do a lot of busy things, but they're not designed for freedom. Let me give a good example. A job is not designed for freedom. So no matter how hard we work on a job, if freedom is what we're trying to obtain, a job is not designed for that. Now, we can be smart and excel and make income high enough to take some from what we make from a job, and then be intelligent enough to know where to put that money into something that's designed for freedom. See, so often we as black people, we choose vehicles that are not designed to do what it is that we want it to do, or what we want, right, it to do, and when we don't achieve it, we get discouraged and we lower our goals. We get discouraged and we shrink. Okay? So we have to make sure that we understand that there's prerequisites. There's certain specific actions that we have to take, and those actions have to be designed to give us the outcome that we want, which is freedom, or more specifically here we're talking about financial freedom. So we have to understand that, brothers and sisters. That has to be clear in our mind. So going to work every day, I'm going to work more hours, that is not designed to make us free. Not designed to make us financially free. Getting a second and third and fourth job is not designed. So what we want to do here at the money game, all right, learning how to play the money game to win and not to lose, learning the rules of the money game that the winners play by, strategies. Then we can invest the extra time we have, the extra money we have, or not even extra. We'll make the sacrifice to invest time, money, and energy in vehicles in ways that are designed for financial freedom. Financial freedom, okay? So that's what we have to do. So first thing we have to do is free our minds. We have to free our minds, brothers and sisters, from this false concept, this bad data about money. I would fair to say that if we threw everything out of our minds about money, then there's some good in there. But I would bet to say if we do everything out and replaced it with good information, we wouldn't miss the good information that we threw out with the bad. Okay? We wouldn't miss it. So first thing we have to free our minds of the false data about money. That's why this book is so very important. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net, hit book list. If you don't see it there, just click on any one of those books and it'll take it to the Amazon store, my Amazon store, and put in this title or T. Harv Eckert's name, right? And buy the book from my store. That way I can get credit. All right? I can get credit. That's your price for admission for being here and showing up and watching the money game. Let's go ahead and share. All right, brothers and sisters, let's go ahead and share. It's never too late to share over there at Meerkat, and it's never too late to share here at Periscope. All right? Because this is some, hey, Brother Turk, this is some powerful stuff, and I wish that somebody would have come to me with this information. It reminds me of a saying that I've heard before, and I live by. If you want a friend, you must first be a friend. If you want love, you must first give love. So I'm giving, right? I'm giving because that's what I'm looking to receive in return. So free our minds. We have to free our minds from this bad data. And there's information out there. You can get this book by T. Harv Eckert. There's another book. Thank you, Sister Candace. There's another book called How Rich People Think. All right? There's no limit on the information, brothers and sisters. It's just that you and I have to have the desire to want to go out and get it. Right? Mind, Jim. Absolutely. We have to have the desire. Now here, I'm here with the desire, and I hope you're here with the desire. And if it is, then go to DarrellMuhammad.net, subscribe. I'm here with the desire to help myself, of course, my family. Oh, that's a book? Okay, good. My family, myself, my family, but most importantly, our community, brothers and sisters. See, when you're a selfish person, right? And selfishness is not always bad, but when you're a selfish person, you don't come on Periscope. You don't come on other platforms and try to share when it's only about yourself, because that's not required. Houston has about 6 million people in Houston and surrounding areas. I don't have to get on Periscope to get rich for me and my family. I'm get on Periscope and Meerkat because I'm trying to reach people I can't without Meerkat and Periscope. All right? So we got to get rid of that false data around money. False data around money. There's no limit, brothers and sisters, to financial freedom. The only limit is the limit we give ourselves. There's no limit to financial freedom. There's no limit. Then there's no limit to your financial capability. The only limit that we have is the limit that we impose on ourselves because we don't know the possibilities. right? It's only based on what we see and what we've heard and what's common to our environment. That's why we're going to talk about in future money game live streams, winning the money game live stream. We're going to talk about these other things that's required for us to win at the money game. And our environment is a very, very, very big key. Sociologists understand that your environment dictates behavior. Right? Your environment dictates behavior. Right? That's why a lot of our people, our parents, including mine, had to get out of the country, had to get out of, the backwoods, had to get out of, quote unquote, the ghetto. Because so often we're a product of our environment. Okay? So what are the possibilities for you financially? See, this is something that you have to work in your brain. Like the brother said, mind gym, right? You got to exercise. You have to exercise in your brain. It's really not between you and your wife. It's not between you and your husband. It's not between you and your whoever. It's between you and your God in your mind. It's between you having a conversation with yourself and talking to yourself and telling yourself, if they can do it, I can do it. If they can do it, Darrell, I can do it. How is it that they can do it and I can't do it? What's stopping me? I'm not mentally retarded. I'm not, don't have mental issues that's preventing me from comprehending and understanding. And I'm physically able. So there's nothing stopping me. There's nothing stopping you. Even if you have some of those impediments, I'm sure you can find, we can find somebody with those similar impediments that have succeeded. Why? Because they said that they were going to do it regardless. All right? We have to understand the possibilities of financial freedom, and you do that, I do that, we do that by seeking out information, seeking out ways, seeking out examples. The Black Wealth Choice by Dennis Kimbrough. Pick that up at DarrellMuhammad.net book list, right? So you can read about heroes and heroines who have overcome things greater than what you and I have overcome. Now, here's the thing for black people. Being brothers and sisters, that we have suffered so greatly, and we've been so deeply put into a state of death and sleep, to whereas it takes nothing short of God Himself coming to help us get out of this condition. The force of ignorance is so strong in us. We suffer from every prison that exists to mankind or man, right? We suffer from that. We suffer from that the most. We have suffered from that the longest. And we've suffered from that from the greatest force that anyone can live under. We as black people, talking about us, right? Talking about us. So it takes nothing short of God's power to help us. So many of us got so much education. Many of us, have so much, this false freedom of being able to go anywhere you want to and spend, $500 on a pair of shoes or a purse or a suit for brothers or whatever we spend our money on, some Jordans or whatever it is. That we think now that we have the power exclusively to get it done. Not with our state of condition, brothers and sisters. Not where we are as a people. Right? And if you think you can get it by yourself, if you think you can get it all alone, and I'm just going to look out for me and mine, but then you got to go out here in the public where all those other people are that you have no control over, where our suffering people are, frustrated and discontent, and you safe? How are you safe? You're only safe in your home. And things are going to get so bad where they're going to start breaking into your home. So we have to be intelligent enough. We're talking about Freedom Friday. We have to be intelligent enough to understand freedom goes beyond just you. Freedom goes beyond just your family. Freedom, there is no limit to freedom. Right? Freedom goes as far and wide as you and I can imagine. That's why if we're in the pursuit of freedom, we'll never stop pursuing it. But if we're in the pursuit of money, you accomplish that and you'll quit and you'll give up and say, I'm good. Me and my family good. You know, I help you out here. Take a little something. But if we're going after freedom, true and complete freedom, as Sister Candace says, then we'll die pursuing freedom for ourselves, our family, but most importantly, our community. So we need God's help, brothers and sisters. So I'm saying we got to get back to what has brought us thus far. Us being so smart as a people didn't bring us this far. Us being rooted in God and seeking His face and knowing that the only way we can overcome this enemy, this financial enemy, this enemy of health, this enemy of ignorance. One of the biggest forces we face right now is ignorance. Is ignorance, brothers and sisters. Is ignorance. Those of us who know something think we know it all. Think we not ignorant. It's always them and those, the brothers with their pants hanging down, the sisters on the pole, they and them. Right? There's something called unconscious incompetence. Unconscious incompetence. That means that we don't know what we don't know. And then the next level is conscious incompetent. That's better because now we know that we don't know. Right? Now we know that we don't know. So too many of us who have education, we think that we know. But in truth, we're unconscious incompetent. We don't know what we don't know. So that's why we have to stay humble. And we always stay humble if we keep God at the center focus, because we understand that we need to approach God in humility. So we're talking about Freedom Friday. Freedom Friday. Financial Freedom Friday. We focus on freedom and then we can attach a prefix or an adjective in front of it. Financially free. Right? Physically free. Emotionally free. Psychologically free. But if we don't understand what the root word is, the root word of meaning freedom, then how can we achieve those other types of freedom? Right? So we're talking about financial freedom and understanding that we first have to free our minds from the ignorance, from the false data as it pertains to money, as it pertains to what's possible financially, as it pertains to what you're capable of doing regardless of our personal circumstances and what we can do in unity. Right? It just takes a few. See, when you free your mind, then you understand it doesn't take the masses of the people. The masses of the people follow a few. Right? So we have this false concept, black folks don't come together. No, if only we come together. See, we don't know the power of a few. The scriptures say where two or more are gathered together in my name. Well, all you need is two. And then he say he'll be in the midst of them. So just look for you one. You got it half done. You're one. Just look for that other person. And then that's all you need for groups of people to follow you, if you will. Groups of people to unite with in a common cause to get things done in a very, very major way in our community. Our condition is such, brothers and sisters, that we not just only need God's help, but we need divine guidance. All guidance is not good, right? His help is going to come from divine guidance. His help is going to come from divine guidance, and that's what we need, because we just don't want to do it the way our enemy does it, because that's not a righteous way. People suffer that way. We need divine guidance on how to reach our financial freedom goals, how to do it in a very righteous way, to where God will be pleased with us. It is not stepping on people's toes and beating people down to get the best price and all this other kind of old world ways of getting ahead or getting financial gain. All right? So, that's the message for today. Freedom Friday. It's going to be different, brothers and sisters. It's going to be different from Wednesday Q&A and all the other days, because we need to spend this time in the next couple of days, so when we roll into next week, we'll be clearer on this thing called financial freedom. We'll be clearer on what's required. We'll be willing to make the long-term commitment until we are free. Not we as me, but we as me, my family, but most importantly, my community. Right? Most importantly, my community. We all need to be set free. All of us, black, white, Asian, Hispanics, everybody need to be set free from ignorance and from the misinformation and bad data around financial freedom. And I just want to do my part, brothers and sisters, to share with you what's on my heart and what God has allowed me to see that most of us will never see, have never seen it, and will never see it for generations to come. Right? To much is given, much is required. So I want to come and just prick your conscience so you can see what I see, so you can see the possibilities for you financially, so we're 460 years in this country, and we're still on get ready, get set, go. We're still on get ready, get set. We're still on that first lap around the track in a relay race. We're still talking about getting money, but I don't hear too many people talk about what do we do to empower our community. We got to put the idea out there. So you plant the seed, right? We need more planters to plant the seed, and then God willing, our children will come for the harvest. And we'll get a little bit in the process so we can eat too and continue to plant, right? So that's the message for today, brothers and sisters. Today is Freedom Friday. Go to DarrellMuhammad.net. If you have some questions, put those in Meerkat real quick, and then we'll answer your questions, and we'll dialogue here for a few more minutes because we have about 4 more minutes. But we just wanted to come here today and designate Fridays to talk about freedom, financial freedom. We live in the richest country in the world. That's what we're still saying. And 76% of working people in America live from paycheck to paycheck. That is evident that we don't understand money. We don't understand how to use money. We don't understand how to use money to empower ourselves. So our mission is to understand how to take this money that we make and use it to empower ourselves, our family, and our community. That is our responsibility, not the school's responsibility, not the government's responsibility, not your uncle's responsibility. That's your and my responsibility as grown, mature people to know what's in our best interest and to go out and seek it for ourselves, our family, and our community. Your community is just an extension of your family. All right? So that's what we have to do. 76%, that's general. So black community is probably 86%, 96%, because our numbers are always double. Live from paycheck to paycheck. Right? And that's those that make $200,000. It didn't say how much you made. That's irrelevant. It says you live from paycheck to paycheck, meaning your lifestyle is here and your money is here. That can be $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, $20,000. And it says that on average, Americans have less than $10,000. Turk can tell you, put in there the stats, Turk, have about less than $10,000, really $7,000 worth of savings. The average American. Student loan debt is higher than credit card debt. Right? Student loan debt is higher than credit card debt. In one of the richest countries in America that promotes financial prosperity. And all of its citizenry living from paycheck to paycheck and technically is poor. But we can do something different. We have to do something different. It's our own survival, brothers and sisters, that we do something different. No longer can we follow the crowd. No longer can we do that. It's to our own detriment if we continue to do that. So go out and learn what it is that you have to do to be financially free. And it starts with freeing our minds with false concepts and ideas about money. Don't let anybody tell you that money's bad. Don't let anybody tell you that money is the root of all evil, because that's a lie, and that's not what the scripture says. Stop letting people just infuse poverty thinking. Rebuke it. Rebuke it. Right? Argue with them. Tell them that's not true. Challenge them. Where did you get that from? Who told you that? You know, that's a lie. Right? That's a lie. Oh, wait. All right. Houston, Texas cash buyers. All right. All right. Got some real estate investors in the house. Thank you so very much, brothers and sisters, for being here at the bottom of the hour. Real life monopoly in the board is the land. Absolutely. That's exactly what it is. And yes, Sister Candace, the devil is a liar. Any comments? Any questions before we shut down? Because I won't see you guys until Monday, God willing. All right. Couple of announcements. DarrellMuhammad.net. I will be putting up some of more of the periscopes that we've done on the money game this weekend. I got them titled and labeled. Yes, I am titled and labeled. So it's easy just to put them on the YouTube and then put them on our website. Hey, YouTube, Brother Turk, keep up the good work, man. Eliminating failure of, put your title in there, your slogan in there, eliminating small business failures, I think it is, right? So you'll be able to go there and look at some of the old periscopes and catch up on the money game and the rules and write them down. So just like I have this book with notes in it, just like I have Walaikum Salam, just like I have this book with notes in it, you can have your notepad like this with your notes in small business failures. Yep, that's what it is. So you can write your notes in there, and then you can study them. Study them, okay? So that's what we're doing. And I just attended a 3-day boot camp training on make big money in small apartments. And if you guys want to hear about that, maybe I'll share with you what was taught and what I've learned in that weekend. That weekend, which was last weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Very powerful, brothers and sisters. Very, very powerful. You have to get out there and make things happen. All right? Thank you so very much. Thank you. Come back, please, sir. Thank you. Come back, please. All right? You have to get out there, brothers and sisters. Scared money don't make money. You can't be scared. Stop fantasizing. Stop being, a voyager. Is that what they call them? Folks that just like to watch. Right? Just watch. Some of us are peeping Toms and whatever, peeping Susies and stuff. Get out there, man. So what? Turk will tell you, hook up with Solution Turk, at Solution Turk. There's a lot of folks out here want to help you. A lot of people out here on your team. A lot of folks out here, voyeur, thank you. A lot of folks out here want to help you. Push you out there. Not going to let you drown. Right? There's a lot of people out here, brothers and sisters. You have to find them and seek them out and understand that just because you spend your money, there's no guarantee of success. That's just the beginning. See, we stuck on this beginning part. Hurry up and get past first grade. Hurry up and get past kindergarten. Hurry up and get past these elementary basic levels of things. Because we're just leaving that for our children to have to deal with. There's no better gift that we can give our children than the gift of freedom. Financial freedom, health freedom, full and complete freedom. Right? Most people are afraid to ask. Well, if you're afraid, money does not go towards fear. Right? Money goes towards that which will understand that it will be used for freedom. It's called currency, right? You know what currency is? That's what runs through your light switch. And it constantly flows. It constantly flows. So it has to keep moving. We'll talk about that. Maybe we'll write that down as a money, the money game topic. Right? Currency. It's called currency. Energy flows, right? It's called currency. You're not supposed to stop energy. Energy is always, it never stops moving. Right? It never stops moving. Ever stops moving. So that's how we have to understand. If you're going to win at the money game, you got to keep your money moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. How you get more money? Because you'll never get more money if it doesn't leave from where it is and move towards you. So now we get it, we want to hold on to it. Well, that's why we stop getting it, because we break the currency flow. And money's not going to stay where it doesn't continue to flow. See, that lets you know that money is about freedom. That's why you can't be niggardly and have money more than what you need and enough to share and affect people in a very great way, because we don't understand currency. It continues to flow. It has to keep moving, and it's not going to continue to go somewhere where it doesn't continue to flow. It doesn't continue to do what it's designed to do. We talked about that earlier. Designed to do that's to keep moving. To cover as much ground and territory as possible. To affect as many people as possible. To be seen and shared and touched and experienced by many people as possible. That's why it keeps moving. So it just won't affect the same people that it affected behind it, where it just came from. It's constantly moving. You have to keep your money moving. That's the only way it picks up momentum. They call it the momentum of money. And we'll talk about that. All right? That's why you want to go to DarrellMuhammad.net so we can bring on Brother Turk, and he can share some stuff with you just to our group. Right? Because membership has its privilege. So go to DarrellMuhammad.net. Subscribe if you like this message, because we're going to put together a community of people that's doing something, not talking about it, but doing something, so we can pool our resources and we can start patronizing black businesses. That's where we are in this social economic paradigm shift. Right? We boycott. That's what's successful. Walmart closed down stores. Sporting goods store closed down stores. Right? So now it's time for us to patronize black. Go to The Able Network, ABLE, theablenetwork.com. Go there and buy from that black company that's providing you with true, all natural food. Chicken, fish, turkey. What else? Yeah, chicken, fish, turkey. All right? So somebody put that right now, theablenetwork.com. And we're going to start promoting some of these. Because, see, we all do this talking head stuff, Turk. Right? Roland Martin and all of us do. Thank you. The Able Network. I believe it's The Able Network. Right, Sister Candace? Put it in there for us. We do all this talking head. Thank you, sir. We do all this talking head stuff. Right? But we don't be specific on what's the next step. So people get excited. Our people get excited with this talking head. But then we don't endorse nothing. We don't tell them, okay, this is where we need to meet. This is our next step, our next move. Meet me at theablenetwork.com so we can go ahead and put our money where our mouth is. Because here's a saying that I came up with many, many years ago when I was a stockbroker, and I started seeing things from that level and from that perspective. Brothers and sisters, you can climb to the tallest mountain in the world and scream from the loudest microphone, from the loudest speaker, from the loudest megaphone. And I can rest assure you and guarantee you this. Here in America, if you don't put your money where your mouth is, no one can hear you. Climb to the highest mountain, scream through the biggest megaphone. If you and I don't put our money where our mouth is, nobody can hear us. Nobody of power, the power structure, doesn't hear us. They hear us now because of that boycott, and they need to continuously hear us because we're going to the ablenetwork.com, and we're going to make it happen. Overcome excuses, make it happen. Toilet paper, freedompapercompany.com. Black-owned toilet paper product company. Somebody put that in the stream. freedompapercompany.com, I believe it is. freedompapercompany.com. Talk is cheap, brothers and sisters. Talk is cheap. If you're not willing to make the sacrifice and put your money where your mouth is, just know that you will never be free. But those of us who do, thank you, those of us who do will be free. You just won't be free. But we want you to be free because it takes all of us, and it takes God and His divine guidance to get us there. So with that being said, we'll see you at the top, not from the top, brothers and sisters, because you, your family, but most importantly, our poor suffering community needs your and my very best. So have a great Freedom Friday. Think freedom, digest freedom, crystallize freedom, and be brave enough with God's help to go out there and make some moves. Make some major moves and put your money where your mouth is. Vote with your dollar. All right? Have a great weekend. Hopefully we'll see you this weekend. And if not, we'll see you Monday, God willing. Take care and God bless.